Leitsy.
How the fuck y'all doing tonight? Man, so happy to be here. I haven't been back in Atlanta in a few years, guys, and I gotta say, I love what you've done with the place. It looks great. Looks amazing. That's a nice sidewalk y'all got there. That's real great. Oh, man. This is my first vacation I've had in over a year, guys. I hate my job. Anybody else here hate their fucking job? Hell yeah. What do you do, sir? Yeah, that fucking sucks. I hate my fucking job. My job for the last 6 months has been to make sure the notoriously kind, compassionate, and patient people of Chicago can schedule their COVID-19 vaccines online. And you want to know who thinks they can do their job better than me? Everybody. And guess what? They're fucking right. It's crazy how quickly I quit giving a fuck about them. I swear to God, in 3 weeks, I went from pro-mask to anti-mask to fucking I'm flying to Atlanta and a stripper's gonna sneeze down my throat, guys. Oh, man. I'm actually from a small town about an hour north of here. Anybody else here from a small town? Couple of you. I love being from a small town. Weird stuff happens when you live in a small town. Like, I remember one time my buddy Scott was spending the night, and we ordered a pizza, and his dad delivered the pizza. That's not the weird part, guys. Like, don't job shame him. The weird part was that Scott hadn't seen his dad in 10 years. He abandoned him and his mom when he was a kid. And look, like, I'm no mathematician. Like, I don't think I'm smarter than anyone. I light my cigarette on the stove just like everyone else. But if you're gonna be the only pizza delivery driver in a town of 1,200, you're bound to run into the family you abandoned at some point. They're not gonna stop liking pizza. Made Scott's birthday real awkward that year. Yeah, I gotta say, being from a small town, it's hard to be woke about certain things when you're from a small town. Like, the only reason I'm even in Chicago is because I saw a QAnon billboard and just kind of kept driving. Yeah, like wealth inequality, for example. Like, I think we can all agree, like, no matter what you do for work, you should be entitled to a reasonable standard of living. I think we can all get on board with that, right? Or you hate poor people. I don't know, your call. But, you know, like, it's just hard to get my head around, you know, because, like, I did just watch my uncle spend his $1,400 stimulus check converting his above-ground swimming pool into an above-ground catfish pond. Granted, this is the guy who once spent 3 hours trying to catch a snapping turtle to eat for dinner, only to realize it was a muskrat and eat it anyway. You know, and I feel like there's two types of people on this planet, right? There's the type of people that would catch and eat a muskrat for dinner, and then there's the people who can prepare and cook a muskrat and make it edible. And right in the middle of that Venn diagram of people was Anthony Bourdain. God rest his soul. I've had a good year, though. I got sober this year. Give it up for me. Yeah. I mean, I still, like, drink and smoke pot, but, you know, I don't do drugs anymore. I do ingest what I refer to as baby drugs. Like, the other night I crushed up some Benadryl and put them in the mouthpiece of my albuterol inhaler. For those that don't know, the Benadryl is a downer, the albuterol is an upper. So basically, I get really stoked for 45 minutes and take a nap. That's what I call a Friday night. The only thing I'm microdosing is Pepto-Bismol. Only thing I'm hot railing are antihistamines, baby. Sometimes I'll be at my job where I get to make decisions about people's health care, and all I can think is I've had way too much cough syrup recreationally to have a seat at this table. Or better yet, they start talking about their 401ks, and I'm just like, everyone I smoked spice with in college has epilepsy now. You want to know what my retirement plan is? Sniff so much glue when I'm 65, I can't remember my own fucking name. That's what I got going for me. Oh, man. I was reading the other day that childhood trauma is a public health crisis. We got any parents out here tonight? Couple of you got kids? How many you got?
I have 2, we have 3.
Oh, that's a lot. That's 5. So quick math. According to NPR, you're fucking up at least 3 of them. But I was a victim of this public health crisis. My dad bullied me into a depression that manifested itself in the worst possible way. Aspiring stand-up comedian. Hard to blame him, though. He's a pretty big fucking loser, y'all. He's a pretty big fucking loser. Like, my best friend was my middle school bully. She was also my sister. I did get married in this last year, too. I got married. We got married people here. I see a lot of couples. Yeah, man. Getting married's fucking stupid. Dumbest thing I did over the pandemic. Other than quitting drugs. I got a mean wife. I love my wife, but I got a mean wife. Like the other day, she called me Peanut Head, which doesn't sound that mean, but I have a life-threatening peanut allergy. She knew what she was doing. But she rips on me constantly, like a frat boy rips on grab bongs. Like a middle schooler rips on jewel pods. At the end of every day, she takes what's left of my self-esteem, shreds it up, and force feeds it to me for breakfast the next morning. But I gotta say, guys, I think I figured out the key to pandemic marriage. Talk less, fuck more. I'm gonna say that again. Talk less, fuck more. Because there ain't shit to say after a year. And the sex is great. It's like I'm fucking my middle school bully. Come on, we're in Georgia, y'all. Oh, man. I'm going to get out of here on this. Gonna get out of here on this, like pandemic marriage was hard, and it was a little weird in the bedroom after a while, just kind of being stuck with the same person. So we started doing some role playing, y'all. We started doing some role playing. Y'all do any role playing out there, any of you? All right, vanilla crowd, got it. But yeah, my wife is like the submissive one, and I'm the master, so to speak. The dungeon master. We started playing Dungeons and Dragons during the pandemic, guys. That's what. And it's cute, because she doesn't know the rules all that well, and she'll ask me things like, "Can I fire a magic missile at this dire bear?" And I'm like, "I don't know, Legolas. Maybe you could if you were nicer to me every once in a while. Thank you. I'm MC. Have a good night."